Hi everybody, welcome back to the Miss Linda C. Jones YouTube Variety channel. And standing before you is Grace, who is in charge of the St. Joseph's altar here at Our Lady of Prompt Succor Catholic Church and School. And it's in Westwego. Today is Wednesday, March the 19th, 2025, St. Joseph's Day. So, Grace, I know that you've done massive amounts of work over the years for the OLPS St. Joseph's Altar. So just tell us anything you'd like to tell us about your work and the history of the altar here at Our Lady of Prompt Succor.
Well, I started working with the altar in about 2000.
Wow.
Yes, as an apprentice, so to speak. There were many ladies who were in charge of the altar at that time that had been taking care of it. So I learned what I know today from them. Yeah, and then I'm trying to keep the same altar as we've always done. I like to keep it just as it is.
It's beautiful. So Grace, you've been doing this about 25 years.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. Grace, would you mind telling me, I notice, of course, as always at St. Joseph's Altars, there's cakes in memory of loved ones who have passed away. Would you tell everybody a little bit about the feeding that goes on, how the multitudes are fed? Wasn't that a promise that was made so that of novena that was done to St. Joseph so that there would never be a famine again? So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we feed the masses, the community, plus anyone who comes in. Well, typically we serve the red gravy, spaghetti.
Yes.
We have different vegetables. It's all a meatless meal.
What? So what else is on the menu? I understand if I
fried fish.
Fried fish. So if I get a plate early enough, I might get some fish.
You might. Yeah.
I might.
Until we run out.
Until y'all run out.
Usually we have plenty enough. We also, again, we put on our altar the cakes in memory of loved ones.
They're beautiful, Grace.
Flowers, we put flowers in memory of.
They're beautiful.
Yes.
Now, Grace, here's a little fun one that I was taught. I understand that the lemon tree, that if a lady isn't married like me, and I haven't found the right man yet, if I steal a lemon without anyone seeing me do that, that the husband of my dreams will come to me. What do you know about that?
I don't know anything about the lemon and a husband. I do know that if you want to conceive, you take a lemon, and you put it at your bedside.
And that'll help any lady that wants
That
to.
Is correct.
Oh, wow. Okay, so now I've learned a new one because I didn't know about that one.
I don't know anything about the husband.
Really? Okay. So I guess it's good
that
to.
Might be a line, perhaps.
Really? I got you. It is just magnificent, the artistry that goes into it. What else would you like to show me?
Yes. If you want to walk with me.
Okay, I will. I will. Look at that.
Has been with the altar much longer than I have.
Really?
Yes. She does all of our symbols.
Oh.
Take a couple shots.
Oh, wow.
Now she's training someone else from our church.
Oh, wow.
She's doing quite well, actually.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Such as this.
Did she make this, Grace?
Yes. All of these up here.
Is it okay if we tell everybody her name?
Royce Palamo.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yes.
That is beautiful.
And Royce has been doing altars way before I have been.
Really? It is gorgeous. And of course, that's the statue of St. Joseph holding the infant baby Jesus. Oh, wow. So, Grace, I understand also in my studies of St. Joseph that any petition to him to pray on our behalf, to pray for us, that he's also a protector.
Yes.
So, anything you want to share with me about that?
Well, we do have our petitions that people come in and they write up whatever.
Yes.
And we bring them back to the church after the altar. And when Father does the Mass, they get
Oh, that's wonderful.
They picked up.
That is wonderful. So, Grace, all of the beautiful cakes that are on the altar, these are all made by different people.
Actually, we have one bakery in Westwego
Really?
that is very popular with the locals, and they call on her every year to do
Oh.
their cakes. However, we have people who bring in cakes from homemade cakes or other bakeries, so we welcome everything.
Wow. Now, Grace, would you, for people that may not know, because you know, even Catholics around the world, when I had first done a video about the St. Joseph's altars years ago, some of my cousins who are not from here, but I am, they had never seen it. They were blown away by this beautiful tradition. So for people that may not know about this, would you explain to everybody what the tupa tupa means?
That is typically done a day before the altar.
Yes.
And it's the children coming in, they're looking for a place to stay.
Yes.
And they'll knock on the door and they ask to come in, and then they get refused, so they go to the second door, get refused, and then they finally come into the altar. So,
well, there is a really cool person, he and his family, he and his wife and child. I have some new friends in the New York area. Shout out to Frank, who is also Italian, and he's in the New York area. And I understand that the Sicilians brought this to New Orleans specifically, but just in case, I'm sure Frank has heard about the St. Joseph's altars, but can you think of anything you may want to share with my friend Frank, all the way in New York, about the St. Joseph altar in New Orleans? So this would be from the Big Easy to the Big Apple, a message for Frank.
tell Frank he needs to come by and visit our altar someday.
Yes, I've been telling him that.
Delighted to entertain him.
And his wife and his little girl are just lovely. You have been so amazing, Grace.
I would like to introduce you to the lady.
Oh, I would love it. I would love. Hi, Lois.
This is Lois Palamo.
Lois, nice to meet you.
You came not too long ago over here, did you?
Well, I sing and I work in the office also, and yes, so I'm around. I'm around. But Lois, you ask her whatever.
Lois. She's doing a video on the altar, and she's going to post it on
YouTube.
And I told her that you had been around forever, long before I have been.
Yeah,
but you're responsible for all the beautiful symbols on the altar, and she's training someone else.
Yeah.
That is wonderful.
It's actually not only our altar, she does other altars
As well?
Yeah.
So-
So she's well known around the West Bank.
Oh, that's wonderful. So Lois, as Grace has shared so many historical facts with me about the St. Joseph's altar, a message for the world, even Catholics around the world that may not be familiar with this tradition. What would you like to tell them about the St. Joseph's altar, and particularly the one here at Our Lady of Prompt Succor Catholic Church in Westwego?
Yeah.
What would you like to say to everybody?
About ours,
Yes, about yours. It's gorgeous, by the
a
way.
lot of work.
Yes.
We all have nice workers, and they all do a good job, and we love it.
Yes.
Yes, I love every minute of work that I do to it. It's real nice.
So, Lois, would you and Grace say that when you all are working for months and months on this altar, that you're building family and community here in this parish?
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, I want to thank both of you with all of my heart. It gives me profound joy to be here with you. I'm going to get a takeout plate and
Let me bring you to the area so you can stand over my whole group. Yeah.
oh, you want me to interview them
You
too?
just stand over them
And
show them, and they'll, part of the YouTube presentation.
oh, so should I keep it running? Should I keep it on?
Well, yeah, come on.
All right, so we're going to go. Nice to meet you, Lois.
All right, babe.
Grace.
Sell our cookies and candles right here.
Okay, so Grace is taking me here. Here's Grace's ladies working on. So tell us a little bit about this, Grace.
This is the cookie table.
The
and
cookie
this is where they sell cookies and candles.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This is this group.
Okay. And anything specific that they may want to tell me about the cookies? Ladies, would you like to share anything about the cookies? No? Okay, how about you, Grace?
Well, the fig cookies are the famous cookies.
The
and
fig
that's
cookies.
The favorites of everyone.
So
They-
if Frank and his wife and child come down here, they can have some of this, right?
They can fig cookies.
Yes.
These cookies.
Look at that.
And so those are the two favorites, I think.
So the fig cookies are the favorites.
Yeah, most
Okay.
favorite. Yeah, that's
Oh
the-
wow.
So this is like my selling crew.
The selling crew.
Okay.
And where else are we going?
Where we serve the food.
Okay, so we're gonna go to where we serve the food. You want me to follow you? Okay, I'm following Grace.
Dessert.
Here's the desserts. Okay. Here's all the ladies. Oh, wow. So I get to take some of this with me and have it in the office, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are going to fix me a plate? Yeah. Yeah, that would be amazing. This is going to be my lunch in the office. Oh, wow.
The fish back here.
So they're taking care of the fish back here. Look at all the fish that's ready to be cooked. Wow. Oh, excuse me. Look at this. Some hard-working, beautiful people. Oh, wow.
It went out again?
Yeah, I told somebody when it hits the bottom.
Okay.
Something about what it hits in the
So you've seen a little bit of the behind the scenes. So Grace, any parting final words, my dear friend?
It's something you have to love to do.
Yes.
It's special. And it's done for St. Joseph.
Yes.
One of our
Well, Grace, this has definitely touched my heart and soul. And I want to thank you with all my heart for doing this interview. And I can't wait to post it so the world can meet you and the beautiful altar here at Our Lady of Succor.
for coming.
Thank you for having me. You guys are mega special and I love y'all. Bye, everybody.